And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Pittsburgh Pirates are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Corey Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Pittsburgh pick up win number 20 on the year. Tyler Glasnow gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Pirates, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Pittsburgh Pirates are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Shot toward right center, and I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Here's Adrian now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This ball's grounded foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Jameson Taillon wins his 3rd of the season. Alex Wood takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. Tony Watson wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates.
Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Arizona Diamondbacks got 11 over.
MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Digging in, Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
This one skied out toward right. Peralta's after it. Around first, he's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Jung-Ho Kang.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. One out and a runner on second base. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready with the 1-1. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Josh Harrison stands in. Career line against Shelby Miller. Not great. He's 1 for 8. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gosselin onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there are a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Jeremy Hazelbaker. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the 1st inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's John Jaso now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hazelbaker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now Miller on 1-1. And it's grounded foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
Catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Almost a terrific play as we get another look here. He reaches for this one but can't quite get there as this winds up a base hit. Standing in now, Ivan Nova, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pirates leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Jake Lamb standing in now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
A leadoff base hit. That's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling and pitching out of the stretch. Hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
A check on first by Miller, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker's under it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Hernandez gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Liner towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Hernandez has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ketel Marte. And he misses 2-1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Shelby Miller.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
Jaso is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, John Jaso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here it comes, 0-2. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Marte is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Ivan Nova. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Up next for
here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Polanco.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. pulled toward right center field. Peralta's under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he just misses with a curveball. Oscar Hernandez will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Runners going. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
After it is McCutchen. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Cervelli corrals it, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Now to the plate, Shelby Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
A.J. Pollock.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 5 innings complete. Pirates on top, 2-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Miller into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4.
Take your base.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Right over the middle, knee high. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A check on first by Miller, and the runner back in standing. The 2-2 one more time, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Wade LeBlanc comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Wade LeBlanc.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Brendan Drury. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gong is over. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Enrique Burgos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Marte has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wade LeBlanc.
Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Juan Nicasio.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Hazelbaker 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Another try at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.J. Hoover will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nick Ahmed is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
In now, Gregory Polanco. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Marte is on his way home, and the throw in gets away from him, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, Jung-Ho Kang. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Up next for Pittsburgh. Right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Felipe Rivero is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Randall Delgado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Stepping in now, John Jaso. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Phil Gosselin.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and dorks in for a hit. Oh, you got to love it.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Andrew Chafin takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Felipe Rivera. Your attention.
David Freese will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
44. Tony Watson.
Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Oscar Hernandez. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Yasmani
Tomas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Ivan Nova gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Shelby Miller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tony Watson wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ivan Nova. His record is now 1-3. The save to Tony Watson, his 15th. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Coppers Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, Clay Buchholz earned the 3rd W of his season as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Chicago Cubs dropped 4 home runs in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 9-8. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-4. In other news out of Cincinnati, catcher Sean Zaraga is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He is dealing with a bruised arm. Jeff Samardzija was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading San Francisco over the Redbirds 3-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. Adam Eaton hit for the cycle, helping the Nats down the Braves 9-7. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the